I apologize for not posting on Sunday, but it was Mother's Day and nobody coming for mama. Let's talk about a thrill ride this time. A very peculiar one indeed. That was a weird accent. I don't even know what that was. This ride will either make you throw your hands up or make you throw your lunch up. Thanks for tuning in to Rob's Rides. It's Rob keeping it 100 with all things amusement. And if you're watching it, summer break, bitches! Xcalibur at Six Flags St. Louis. No, not It's Cow Manure. No, not Xcalibur. It's located towards the middle of the park. It's located in the Britannia section. There you can prepare thyself for the slinging action of a catapult. A catapult doesn't exist. It is regarded as a wildly looping mayhem. At least they didn't name it that. Thank God. It's structured to look like wood with a medieval warrior theming. Then you realize the actual gondolas look like medieval jesters instead. Seriously, the cars look like Easter on crack. To all those kids out there, this ride will have you sling and spin back to those rowdy, rebellious years of King Arthur's Round Table. And to all the parents, you'll sling and spin back to those rowdy, rebellious college days. Turn fun into a frat party. The only thing you're missing is red Soho cups. You may as well go to Moose Burger Lodge and get some overpriced watered down beer while you're at it. At one point this ride was Evolution at Six Flags Great Adventure, opening in 1999. But just like any other ride at Six Flags Great Adventure, it was eliminated and moved out. I'm just waiting till El Toro gets moved to Six Flags Over Georgia. Too bad that will never happen in this universe. It was moved and introduced to Six Flags St. Louis in 2003. Nauta Bussnik Baily is the manufacturers. They also manufactured. You get to the line and it is a moderate one if it's opening day or if it's July 4th. But if not, then there's no line whatsoever. You watch as the gondola spin at its base and you're like, yeah, no, let's not do this. I question those chicken tenders you just ate. You notice it's spinning for like a good 5 minutes on its base before even rising. And you watch it lift up and spiral to the top of the tower. And there you make eye contact with one person at the top. They shake their head. And then you're like, I'm not gonna think twice. Okay, let's go. Is the freeze anybody? Gonna be those one people that are walking in the opposite direction in queue lines and make everybody have to put their backs and hands on the queue rails like they're a damn secret agent. You get into a gondola, perhaps the canary yellow one, or the magic magenta. You get strapped in, it's shoulder restraints, very necessary. So you're strapped in and the ride starts spinning, and you're going faster and faster. Then you notice you're starting to lean more and more on your back. I didn't know this was Firehawk. Then you continue to spin on your fat. Then you continue to spin on your back. And that's how you know you fucked up. Like I'm Nico and Vince. I am wrong for riding this ride. Or BB Rex, haha. You begin to rise, which means towards the higher part of the circle, you're actually going upside down. You watch Mr. Freeze do somersaults. Spiral jetty in this bitch. Towards the top of the tower, you're looking straight down in a spiral. It's actually pretty fun, but also like quite intimidating to look at the world spinning below you at 113 feet. You feel like a raven about to attack a dead carcass, or Raven Simone looking at her career. Which means there's only downhill from here. That means when you start to go down lower, and you're at the top again of the circle, you're going upside down again. See, that's ninja. So why am I doing back handsprings? Finally make it to the ground. The spinning begins to relax, and you can finally rise off your back like you're Dracula. Finally goes to a stop like a washing machine ending its cycle. You exit the gondola, walk out the exit, and you are still spinning. You're like, what is life? This ride is terrible for those who have or moderately get motion sickness, but for those that don't get motion sickness like ever, I'll rate this ride kick ass. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please hit the thumbs all the way up, please. Please comment below. I'd love to see what you thought about this video. If you ever rode this ride, please share this to anybody that rode this ride. because it is very rare. So, and share it to anybody that was always interested in how this ride would probably feel. If you thought I was steam finned, hit subscribe and I'll come back with a new video Sunday. Then then you realize that the actual Angolas look like. Then you realize that the actual Angolas